Hey guys, Planet Everything here, and today we have the ARB air system from ARB. Okay, so this is, how do I explain this? So it's an air compressor system for your car. Why would you want an air compressor system for your car, David? Well, if you want to go off-roading and you want to use your tires at a lower air pressure, chances are you're not going to want to keep them at a lower air pressure. And even if you did want to keep them at a lower air pressure, you would still want an air compressor just in case you did, for some reason, need to refill your tires in order to get the maximum use of your car, depending on the situation. So, this is the ARB compressor pump up kit. So there's more than just a compressor in here. It's got all of the things you will need in order to connect your car up to this compressor and use it fully, so that you won't have a huge problem on your hands. If you need to fill up a tire on the other edge of your car, you won't have a three foot long cord to do so. You'll have enough length, hopefully, to get it all the way around. So this is the actual compressor. It's actually a lot heavier than I realized. And it is not the dual one because I don't have a use for that. I only have 35s. But this is an end cap for it. They provide all of the things necessary to fully install it. It has a fuse here, even some switches on this piece, and all of the necessary brackets that you might need to shove it somewhere in your car if you do not have a JL. If you do have a JL, chances are you're going to need to find a bracket kit online that will suit your needs. Personally, I ended up going with the under the front passenger seat bracket, and hopefully that will serve me well. But we will find out how difficult that's going to be. I might have to take out my passenger seat, which is a little bit nerve-wracking. I don't know how to do that yet, but we'll figure it out in tomorrow's video. Maybe. That might be a many-day video. So these are all the wiring harnesses that you can use to put this on your Jeep, and you can actually utilize some of the auxiliary cords. All you need to do is use, well, I think you need to use one of these cables in order to connect the positive negatives onto the actual auxiliary cords, and then you put one of those on the negative or positive side of your battery. I'm not 100% sure which one. But I'm definitely going to be reading as many instructions as I can find that are applicable to me. I'm not going to lie, I do not have an electrical engineering degree, and even if I did, I don't know if I could do this. I'm really not great with wires. It is the one unit in physics that I didn't do well in, so we'll see how this goes. Chances are this is going to be a difficult process for me, to say the least, so stay tuned for that one. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, this is the compressor itself. It's actually it's very hefty. It feels solid. I don't suggest dropping it anywhere, but you definitely get a pretty hefty compressor with this kit, something that can definitely hold up its end of the bargain, and it can definitely hold up to some external elements. However, I am not okay with that, and I'm mounting it inside of my car because of that. A lot of people mount them inside of a tire wheel well or something like that, and I'm not really looking to do that because it's an expensive compressor. It's like $200 for a compressor, and I do not want to be buying 2 of those. So I am going to try to keep it as safe as I possibly can, and I'm going to use this ARB bracket kit over here in order to mount it underneath the seat. So stay tuned for tomorrow's video at my attempt of actually installing this thing on my Jeep JL, because once I do, I will give you a full comprehensive video on how to do this, because I understand that many people probably do not want to be paying somebody on how to do this, and I'm going to do my absolute best to give a completely uneducated review of how to put this into my car, on your car, and anybody's car who does not have any clue what they're doing. Because that is me. I have no clue what I'm doing, and I'm not sure if I can make it through this instruction manual, but if I can, I'm going to be very impressed with myself, and I'm definitely going to teach other people how to do it, because I'd imagine this is probably something a lot of people don't want to be paying for other people to do on their cars. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go upstairs and do this. You'll have to wait for tomorrow's video to actually install this, because I imagine it's going to be a very long video, and I already have my editing cut out for tonight. It's already 11 o'clock and I have school tomorrow at 8, so I have to install this whole thing, edit this video, and then I'll edit the next video tomorrow night. But I'm really anxious to get this in my car, or figure out that I can't get it in my car and get somebody else to install it, because there's something coming up pretty soon that I'm going to be using it for, and I'm so excited to show you guys that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. That is, also online I could not find what actually comes in the Air Up kit. I couldn't find it anywhere actually, so I got the Air Up kit so that I can hopefully be free of buying extra accessories and things. So you get an air chuck here to put on the actual, well, this goes in your Arb compressor, and then this goes over your tire valve, and you can secure that down pretty simply. And so it comes with a hose, basically 2 air chucks on either end, compatible with Arb obviously. It comes with a whole bunch more than that as well. Just some other types of inflators if you wanted to maybe use this to inflate a ball. Looks like there's maybe something for a raft in here, just some little plastic things. And then another air chuck, just in case you wanted to extend. I've actually seen a lot of people do this. You can extend this hose up through your front bumper or something, so that you can just plug this air chuck into here, and then fill up from inside your car if you have a more convenient spot to actually place the output valve than inside your air compressor. So that's actually pretty useful. And if you have an Ace, I imagine an Ace or a hardware store near you might be able to hook you up with the ability of actually plugging this into an air hose that goes from this to your Arb compressor, or another hose in some way. But anyway, so it actually comes with an Air Up hose, a bracket, a bunch of different valve fittings, an air chuck or 2. Actually, there are 2 here. Yeah, I don't know how to use this. And then, of course, what is this? Oh, and then another air valve situation for your other things. I don't know much about this, so you might. These are all the necessary parts you'll need to set it up. So if you do end up buying the compressor and you don't have extra air hoses laying around, I'm not sure why you would. If you don't have extra air hoses laying around, I would highly suggest getting this kit. I think it's an extra $50, and it's definitely going to serve you well. On top of that, I also got this tire inflator thing, also made by Arb, in order to put this as a middleman in between the compressor and the tire valve, so that I can see at all times what the tire pressure is. Yeah, it also comes with a startup guide. It comes with all the necessary wiring. It even comes with a little mount that you might be able to use on your car, but I would check online first if you can use this mount for your car. Mine does not support it. And it also comes with all the fuses and bolts and things. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a rough time putting this together. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and also please share with your friends because, you know, sharing is caring.